If you want to write a book, you enjoy the act of writing, and you want to be able to publish it, and you do not care about profits, or you don't want to jump on that wagon of make $5,000 a month, and you just want to go ahead and write, enjoy the process, and enjoy the actual publishing process, then this video is for you. For the past couple of, I want to say 2 weeks, I've been completely out of it. As a matter of fact, I wasn't sure whether I was going to record this video. I wasn't sure whether I even wanted to record another video, simply because I have been completely feeling emotionally numb. I wasn't even going to share this, but I thought to myself, if I am going through this, I'm pretty sure that someone else out there is feeling something similar or close to what I'm feeling, and you might be feeling completely stuck. I'm here to tell you that you can get out of that rut through action. A lot of anxiety builds up when we take zero action and we're just sitting with our emotions and we're really not doing anything with them. Writing, and if you enjoy writing, we can take it a step further, and instead of just it being journaling, we can actually prepare all the writing that we do and flip it and turn it around into a book. Now, the book that you can write when you're sharing your experiences and your emotions and you're just taking the reader through what you're going through, it's not like a typical chapter by chapter book. As a matter of fact, it can have the feel of a poetry book. I am going to show you what I mean by that, because I'm going to show you how you can do that. But one of the reasons why I encourage you to do this is because it takes a lot of the pressure of needing to write the perfect book to helping you just take action, because it's a very simple formula that you can follow if you want to get your feet wet with publishing a book online, whether it's on Amazon KDP or whether you just want to share this with other people on social media and you just want to even sell the PDF, sell it as a PDF document, or you just want to provide this for free for your audience. Either way you want to go about it, it's doable. It's really up to you. But I want to show you how you can take yourself through that journaling process if that's how you process your emotions, but you can turn it into an opportunity for you to actually publish a book that could be meaningful, not just for you and your process and your journey, but for other people who are going through the same thing or can be going through something similar. I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what I mean in just a moment when I share my screen. So before I share what I'm about to share, I have to let you know this is actually a journal entry that I typed into my computer on the 16th. I was feeling extremely low, so this is very vulnerable for me, but I wanted to share it with you because I want to show you how you can copy and paste exactly a journal entry and you can start and putting together a book based on what you're going through, your experiences, and things like that. So let's go ahead and get to it. And mind you, when I do journal entry, I just type. I don't think about what I'm doing. And this is what I encourage you to do. Don't think, just type. Just write, transfer all those emotions onto the page. So it says, feeling low, running on zero emotional strength, feeling deserted as though I'm looking into the horizon, but it's void of a beautiful sunset. Instead, only darkness is consuming. Any glimmer or hint of twinkling stars. No hope. Desolate land is a desolate island and I'm the only one living there. Feeling like I'm standing on sand, looking out at a beautiful world where people exchange empathic smiles, genuine laughter without the need to fabricate moments of happiness. Feeling alone and desolate, completely desperate for an emotional connection, desperate to be seen and to be known. As you can see here, every thought, I break it down. And when I write, I like to, let's say, for example, write like here, feeling low, period. I go down, I press enter, running on zero emotional strength. Like I just go ahead and write my thoughts as they come, the visual images that I see in my mind. I just start typing them down, what I see. And I start constructing what can be part of what you're looking at right now can be part of a book. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and head on over to Canva, because I can teach you how you can turn this literally, and you can do this within a few hours. If you're feeling emotionally charged, it's one of the best times to write, because you'll notice that you just continue typing, and you can come up with an entire book in an hour. Mind you, the book doesn't have to be long. It can be a few pages. It can be 50 pages. It can be 30. And although that sounds like a lot, I'm going to show you how it doesn't have to be. Let's go ahead and go on to Canva. I'm here on Canva, and the template that I'm using is a custom template. It's a 5.25 by 8 inches. And one of the first things before you think about your book cover or all that good stuff, we're going to go ahead and construct the interior pages. So the first thing that you would need a title page, right? We're going to go ahead and click on heading. When you click on text, you're going to click on heading. And then for your heading, let's say you're going to write whatever it is that you are facing, whether name what it is you're feeling. For example, let's say if it's anxiety, you write it. Write the title, but make sure you include the word anxiety. Make sure that even if you, for example, the book can be called Anxiety, and then you can have a subtitle, and the subtitle can be something like this. For example, I'm going to write Desolate. I'm going to call it, say, for example, this book Desolate. And then I'm going to, whoa, it's not working. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click on subheading. And then in the subheading, I'm going to write something like, whoa, dealing with loneliness, right? And you could take it a step further. You can say something like dealing with loneliness in my marriage, or loneliness in my singleness, loneliness, whatever, loneliness in motherhood, you name it. You just go ahead and just write it down. This is going to be just your title page. This is not your book cover, okay? So now you can go ahead and change the font if you'd like. Let's say that's going to be my title page. Now I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate, whoa, too many. Let me duplicate the subheading. I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to write my name. Author name. But what's cool is also, if you're going to go ahead and share very tough things about your life, what you're going through, and you don't want anyone to know, or you just don't want to publish it with your name, you don't have to. You can go ahead and come up with a name. That's going to be your pen name. You would put that under, your author. So in this case, for this example, I'm just going to keep it as my name. So this is my title page, okay? And then you can always go ahead and write a quote or something like that if you'd like, and you can bring it up top. But that's up to you. So now, very simple. Just keep it simple. The next page will be your copyright page. That's the page that's going to be on the back of your title page. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and click on text, subheading, and I'm going to write copyright page. Okay. And then we're just going to leave it at that. Great. Now I'm going to go ahead and add another page. And then on this page specifically, we are going to start writing the content, because you've already written your thoughts and you've already written it down. For example, let's say on a Microsoft Word doc or a Google Doc, all you have to do, make sure it's just edited. And all you have to do is go here onto Canva and copy it into the actual template. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and click on add a little bit of body text. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to the Microsoft Word document, and I'm going to go ahead and copy. Whoa. I'm going to go ahead and copy at least 3 sentences, and I'm going to copy and paste that onto my Canva template. Okay. You can go ahead and add commas. You can go ahead and remove all the periods. It's really up to you how you want this to appear on your book. Okay, this is not cooperating with me. I'm going to have to go ahead and refresh or maybe even reset my computer. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Now that I've gone ahead and aligned this how I wanted it, I actually had to reset my computer. So I'm going to go ahead and name this something. I'm going to go ahead and click on text. And let's say, for example, I'm going to call this particular page or this emotion, the emotion that I'm feeling here is, let's say it's called void, right? Let me go ahead and just minimize this. And I'm going to align it so that it appears to the left-hand side. And then, okay, so that's going to be my first page, right? Then I'm going to go to another page. I'm going to add another page and I'm going to do the same thing. But instead of rewriting everything and choosing the heading and the text font, all I have to do is we're going to click on those 3 dotted lines. We're going to click on duplicate, right? And then we're going to go back to our document and we're going to copy and paste. So let me just double check. Twinkling stars is where I left off. So now I'm going to start copying and pasting from the words no hope to where people exchange empathic smiles. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy that. Go back to my template and then paste it here. Now the difference is I'm going to go ahead and obviously change the title. So here I am going to, let's say, title it Hopeless. Okay. Now we have the first page and the second page. We're going to continue to do this over and over again. And you can see how something like this you can do quite quickly. And you can do this the same day, or you can break down the work and perhaps do the writing on one day and then the following day, you can go ahead and start working on the actual template and copying and paste it. Now you can see already how this can seem like a, maybe like journal entries. I'm sorry, not journal entries, a poetry book, which I have done a video on that in the past. But you can maybe consider it a book of thoughts. Like, what are the thoughts that you have gone through while you've been going through whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's anxiety, hopelessness, depression, restlessness, maybe a sensation of fear, like when there is fear that is all consuming, you can also, talk about that. And honestly, the sky's the limit. There are so many ideas and ways to go about this, but this is something that you can actually publish online, specifically on Amazon KDP. And if you make it about maybe like 50 pages, it would be considered like a short story. And you can definitely publish it as a self-help, because not only do you share your experiences, but you can also share like lessons that you've learned. For instance, let's say that this page on page 5 right here, it's the same. I just duplicated it, but on page 5, let's say you want to go ahead and entitle it lesson number 1. And you could start it doesn't have to be long is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have to be full 4 paragraphs per page. Instead, you can go ahead and talk about, the lesson that you have learned from this situation as you go through it. Let's say, for example, for me is do not focus on lack. Focus on the abundance around you. Focus on small moments of laughter. Create moments of creativity where creativity flows without restraint. And then there you go. That can be also another page. Lesson number 1, what I just wrote. And then so on and so forth. You can compile all of your thoughts, which is what I just want you to understand. It does not have to be perfect. You can publish something like this. And especially if you enjoy writing, if you enjoy journaling, you can do this and you don't even have to share your name, as I had mentioned before. Once you're done with all the pages, let's say you worked on 50 or more pages, all you have to do is click on share on the right hand side, and then you click on download. You're going to download this as a PDF print. And then you do all pages, and this is the document that you can go ahead and upload on Amazon KDP, Or if you want to go ahead and open like a Stan store and you want to share this as just like a free PDF. I hope this video was helpful. I hope this video helps you get out of your like bubble of overthinking things, of overthinking that everything needs to be perfect, and you really want to publish, you love writing, and you just want to get it out there. It's going to be such a good process for you to not only process what you're feeling, but actually it will encourage you to come out of it in a very, very practical way, where you're not just stuck with your emotions and you're just sitting there feeling them, but rather you are moving toward a goal. When you're focusing, like I had mentioned in the video, when you're not focusing on the things that you lack, let's say you lack peace, you lack joy, when you're not focusing on that anymore and you're actually shifting your focus and say, okay, I'm going to write my emotions, I'm going to turn it into a book, you are turning pain into purpose. Now it's like a purposeful action that you're taking. You're grabbing all this that you have, you're putting it down, you're creating a book, and now you're going to publish it. So your attention is going from what you lack to potential. Like, what can this really be? How can this help people? And that's what we need to fight for, especially when we're feeling emotionally stuck, emotionally numb. We don't know where to go. But definitely writing a book is very therapeutic. At least it has been for me. And I just wanted to share this information with you. I hope it was helpful. I will see you on the next video. God bless.